In the world of myths, religions, and mysticism, there are many figures that revolve around the realm of death, transformation, and the spiritual path. Two of these figures, Samael and Lucifer, attract attention for their complex nature and contrasting aspects. In this study, we will examine these two figures in different religious and mythological traditions, identify their similarities and differences, and analyze their roles and meanings for human culture. Samael, also known as Samael, is a figure that takes on different guises in different traditions. In the Kabbalah, Samael appears as an angel of death, an evil spirit, an entity that accompanies the souls of the dead to the afterlife. His name, translated as poison plus God, expresses his association with the transition from life to death. Samael is also associated with the process of transformation and renewal, for death is considered not just the end, but the beginning of a new stage. Lucifer, manifested in the Christian tradition, was originally a shining angel who rebelled against God and was rejected. His name, translated as light bearer, reflects his original role as a bearer of light and knowledge. Lucifer came to symbolize a fallen angel who sought independence and freedom from the authority of God. In Christianity, he is often identified with the devil or Satan, the embodiment of evil and temptation. Samael and Lucifer are both associated with the concept of transformation and change. While Samael assists souls in their transition to a new state after death, Lucifer symbolizes the transition from divine service to the pursuit of one's own power. Both images embody the ideas of changing states and transcending boundaries. However, there are exceptional differences. Samael, associated with death, is recognized in most traditions as an evil spirit. Rather, his role is to assist souls on their spiritual journey. In contrast, Lucifer, who has fallen into hubris, has become a symbol of rebellion and seduction, crossing the boundaries between good and evil. Samael is the angel of death, who takes the soul from a person. Samael resides in the seventh heaven, although he is declared to be the chief angel of the fifth heaven. And the reason for this is the presence of the throne of glory in the seventh heaven. Samael was an angel that God created to fulfill his will at all costs. Because of the inherent nature of his responsibility, unlike Lucifer, he is described as good and evil. He has 12 wings. Lucifer is a fallen seraphim who was once a heavenly angel, of the highest rank, like every seraphim. He had 6 wings. He is identified as the bringer of light, and as a seraphim he was an angel of God. He represents the morning star, and as a morning star he was the brightest and most beautiful among the seraphim. After his fall he is now one of the most powerful among God's adversaries. Lucifer fell because of his desire to claim the highest place among all the seraphim. This was further fueled by his pride as the brightest seraphim. While it is quite clear that Lucifer is a fallen angel, Samael's status is more or less ambiguous in nature. The images of Samael and Lucifer have had a profound impact on human culture. In art and literature, they symbolize complex aspects of human nature and the spiritual journey. Samael encourages reflection on the deeper meaning of death and the possibility of rebirth and renewal. Lucifer, on the other hand, draws attention to issues of freedom, temptation, and choice. Samael and Lucifer are two figures that occupy an important place in religious, mythological, and mystical traditions. Their roles and symbolic meanings may vary according to context, but both touch on profound aspects of human spirituality, death, and transformation. These images have become an integral part of human culture, prompting reflection on the meaning of life, choices, and the nature of good and evil.
Evil can be defeated, but its presence will always linger.